Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Exodus Travel Company. I am the owner and founder. My name is Keontae Jacobs, but most people who know me just call me Key, and that's okay. Today, I am continuing my series on my Japan trip that I took back in March. And so today, I want to talk about why TikTok recommendations for activities may not be the best idea for your Japan trip. Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out. So TikTok will have literally have you traveling like somebody else on your own money. We all, if you have a TikTok, you see all the experiences someone else has. You bookmark it, you love it, you save it for later because you say, "Oh, I got to do this, I got to do that." But what I've learned is that just because it's an activity or an excursion is viral on social media, it doesn't mean that it's worth my travel time or my money, to be exact. So just keep in mind, at the end of the day, it is your trip. It is your money. It is your time. So you really have to ask yourself, what do I really want to do on this trip? Not just in Japan, but just in general. What do I really want to do? What is really worth my time and energy? I think oftentimes when we follow everything we see online on TikTok, we end up developing the FOMO syndrome, which is the fear of missing out. We got to do all this stuff. We don't want to miss anything, um, which really takes out the excitement when it comes to traveling because I don't want to have to fear that I'm going to miss anything. My mindset is I'll be back. If I don't see it this time, if I can't fit it in my schedule, I'll be back. I'll just get it next time. Okay. It might take me 7 years, but I'll be back. So realistically, though, when you think about it, you're not going to be able to see everything when you travel. Even if you stay there 3 weeks or a month, you're not going to be able to see everything. It's going to be impossible to do that unless you live there. So why not prioritize the things that you really want to do, not just things that you see on TikTok or on Instagram? So let's talk about 4 reasons why the viral recommendations can really actually end up messing up your trip if you only go by those. Number one, just because it's viral doesn't mean it's valuable. It might be valuable to the persons who recorded the video that you're watching. It was probably valuable to them, but will it be valuable to you is the question. Some of the activities they look good on camera, but in real life they can be overcrowded, they can be rushed, and they can be underwhelming, baby. Like I experienced some things in Japan that I was like, I could have kept that off, but okay. Um, so you end up waiting in these lines for to capture this moment that you saw on TikTok just because you saw it. An example for me would be the bamboo forest when I went to Kyoto. Looked great online. I was like, oh, I need to go there. And then when I got there, I was like, okay, bamboo trees, gotcha. Like, it was kind of like, okay, what now? It was super crowded, super crowded, super crowded, super crowded. I probably would have enjoyed it more if it wasn't crowded, but I probably also would have enjoyed it more if I would have done like a photo shoot in the bamboo forest because they had like a separate trail for people who were taking photo shoots. The main trail was all the traffic. That's where I was. So um, there are also things I booked that I didn't expect to love that I saw on social media. Um, One of those examples were the Nara Park, where you go and feed the deer. I really was this close to not booking that activity because I really wasn't sure how much I would care about feeding deer. But I went with my gut anyway, and I went ahead and booked it. And I'm so glad I did because it was like one of my favorite activities that I did there. So, and something else that I love to do that I enjoy was the Tokyo food tour. And they have a lot of food tours in Tokyo. I did the one in Shin. Shibuya. Um, Absolutely blew my mind. I was just like, I was not expecting it to be this good. Oh my God. I enjoyed the Tokyo food tour better than the Osaka food tour. And Osaka is the food capital, okay? But again, that's what was more valuable to me. I did do the Osaka food tour, but out of the two, the Tokyo food tour was hands down the best, okay? Point number two, um, point number two, well, reasons why viral recommendations can mess up your trip. You don't even like that stuff. You have the stuff that you see, you don't even like it. You just have this fear of missing out, and you just don't want to miss out on doing it. How many of us have actually booked things on an itinerary that isn't even us for real? Okay. I think a good example with that with Japan is booking an anime tour in Japan, but you're not into anime. Like you're not going to enjoy it as much because you don't get it. You don't enjoy anime in the US where you live. Why would you do an anime tour in Japan all of a sudden? Doesn't make sense. Or booking, another example would be booking food tours and you're not a foodie. I'm a foodie, so I love food tours. But if you're not a foodie, why would you book a food tour? For what? You're not going to enjoy it. And if, especially if you're in Japan, you know they have very unique food. You're really going to waste your money because you're probably not going to eat half of it. So it's just like if it's stuff that you know that you don't even like to do in back where you live, why would you do a tour and just waste your money and your time doing something that you could be doing something else that you love to do? So, number three, reasons why TikTok recommendations can mess up your trip. You miss out on the real Japan and real experiences. So when you follow TikTok recommendations too closely, you just end up having the same experience as everyone else. Like you end up just copying everyone else. You miss out on the local spots, you miss out on authentic Japanese restaurants, you miss out on hidden gems and neighborhoods. So it really takes away from the unique travel experience that you could have there. The last point, reasons why viral recommendations can mess up your trip. Number four, the trip becomes more about content and not about the experience as a whole. Okay. I have to go to the bamboo forest so I can get this content that I already saw somebody else get content of. So as much as I love getting content, listen, I am the queen of content. I also want to make sure that I'm equally enjoying my experience. Okay. Sometimes I just put my phone up because I need to. We're having to worry about filming everything, getting the perfect shot, and takeaways. It's just it can really it can really drain and take away from your experience that you're supposed to be having. And then you got to think about it too. If you recording content, all of this content, who are we really doing it for? Are we doing it for memories for ourselves, or are we doing it for the gram? Probably both. Probably both. So I have this rule where I'm just like, I'll record content. Some content I'll post and some I'll just keep to myself. But I don't want to make it a habit of just filming everything and then just miss out on actually enjoying the experience. All right, so to close out this video, just keep in mind, I want you to keep four things in mind. Only use TikTok for ideas. Don't use it to build your whole entire trip itinerary. Please don't. Just use it only for ideas and inspiration, not to build a whole travel plan. Number two, only pick activities that fit you. Again, like I said, if you know you are not into anime, why would you go to Japan and take an anime trip? If you're not a foodie, why would you do a food tour? You know what I'm saying? Number three, ask yourself, do I really want to do this? Is this something that I really, truly want to do? There were activities that, because I was there for 2 weeks, there were activities that I can do it, but do I really want to do it? No. I would rather spend that time doing something that, or prioritizing something that I really truly want to do, and also save my money. Because, like I said before, I'll be back. And lastly, most importantly, build your trip around your lifestyle. Okay. Build it around your lifestyle, the things that you want to do, the things that you enjoy. If you don't like hiking, maybe hiking Mount Fuji is not for you. And that's okay. Like, and that is okay. You can still see it sometimes if it's peeking out, sometimes it's hiding. We were fortunate enough to be able to see it that day, but sometimes it's so, sometimes she doesn't pop out for you. But do things that fit your lifestyle and fit you. So don't let TikTok plan a trip that you're the one planning, that you're the one paying for. Plan what you want to do. And it's okay. You're gonna feel like you're missing out on something because you can't fit every little thing in, but you're not. Because guess what? You can always go back. Which you probably are if it's Japan. Hello. Hello. Anyone who has been to Japan before has spun the block again, and I intend to do so. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was very eye-opening to kind of understand, how to kind of plan a Japan trip and how to go about it. And it's okay to not want to do certain things that are TikTok popular. It's okay. It's your trip. You're paying for it. Do what you want to do. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.